Today, I'm going to be putting the NFL's youngest players all onto one team to see if they can win a Super Bowl. But I mean, as you guys are about to see, this is by far the youngest team in NFL history, and I think it's going to be very interesting to see how these players progress over this season. But obviously, we have CJ Stroud as our quarterback, and for the running back position, we went with Jahmyr Gibbs, Bijan Robinson, and Devon Achane. And then obviously for the wide receivers, number 1 spot is going to be going to Zay Flowers. Tank Dell is at the 2 spot. Rashee Rice is at the 3 spot. And Jackson Smith and Jigba is at the 4 spot. And then, I mean, obviously, as you can see, like the whole entire O-line is also rookies. And then for tight end, we have Sam Laporta and Dalton Kincaid. And I mean, obviously, same story with the defense. As you can see, everybody on this team is a rookie right now. But I mean, the defense is honestly looking pretty solid. I feel like Brian Branch and Devin Witherspoon are probably going to make the biggest impact on this team, and obviously Will Anderson as well. And I mean, obviously, even though this team is all rookies, we have a very solid roster. But with that being said, I don't know if this team's going to be able to take down Lamar or Patrick Mahomes. I mean, I guess in week 1 we'll see, because we're taking on Lamar Jackson. I mean, I'm kind of interested to see if this team can pull off the upset against Baltimore in week 1, or if this is going to be like a welcome to the NFL moment for this team. I mean, it's already 3rd down to start things off, so we kind of need somebody to get open here so we can get a first. I'm gonna try and go for Zay. That should work out. That's going to be a first down, and Zay is gone. It looks like that's going to go for a touchdown on like the 3rd play of the drive. So that's a crazy start for the Texans. I actually cannot believe that we got that much open field, but just like that, I mean, I guess Houston's on the board early. I mean, after a start like that, I feel like I kind of have to prove that I'm not playing rookie right now. So as you can see, we are not playing rookie, but no surprise after that. I mean, it looks like Lamar has gotten this offense into a position where they can score a touchdown. So I'm hoping that we can stop them here. But yeah, okay, we kind of blew our coverage. OBJ is going to be in for a touchdown, so I guess we're tied just like that. And I mean, now we're coming back out here in the 4th quarter with a minute on the clock. And as you can see, this has definitely been a welcome to the NFL moment for this team. I mean, I thought it was going to be a bit closer than this, but we are getting absolutely pummeled by Baltimore right now. I mean, technically, we do still have a chance to come back here, but it is not looking good. I mean, we're going to have to like get a couple touchdowns and a couple onside kicks to work. And clearly the chances of that happening are very low, but I'm going to try and go for Sam Laporta here. And hopefully he won't be locked. Oh, that might be a pick. Yeah, that is game right there. I mean, it was a long shot either way, so I don't think that really matters. But I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say that this was an absolute wake-up call for this team. I mean, obviously, that's a very rough way for the Texans to start off the season. But to be fair, Baltimore is one of the hardest teams that you can go up against. But that's going to bring us to week 2. And this time, we're going to be taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And to start things off, I mean, it looks like the Colts have got the ball all the way to the 29-yard line. But I'm really hoping that our defense can clutch up and get a sack like that. So that's going to make it 3rd and 22. So one more stop, and we're going to be holding these guys to a field goal, which would obviously be very helpful for us to start things off. Because, I mean, I'm not trying to go down 7-0, especially after losing to Baltimore. I mean, this isn't a must-win game or anything like that because we're only in week 2, but I'm really not trying to start off the season with an 0-2 record. He missed that too, so they're not getting any points on the board. I mean, I'd say that is definitely a much better start for the Houston Texans, but now we got to try and put some points on the board ourselves here. We're going to have Laporta open, so that's almost a first down. I'm really tempted to go for a long shot downfield here, but at the same time, we have a very young O-line, so I don't know how much I trust them yet, but it looks like Jahmyr Gibbs is gone. I really want to try and get a play with Tank here, though. I mean, if he can get open, this honestly might end up going for a touchdown. But I feel like this is actually, we're going to have Mechie open. So it looks like that's going to work out. So that's going to be a touchdown from John Mechie to start things off. We're coming back out here in the 4th quarter, though. And obviously, this is a very critical drive for the Texans. I mean, we got 3 minutes on the clock and we are obviously losing right now. So hopefully we can tie this thing up. Because as I said, I'm really not trying to start off the season with an 0-2 record because that would really suck for us. I mean, obviously I want to score a touchdown here, but in the process, I'm really hoping to take as much time off the clock as I can here. We're gonna have Tank Dell wide open, so just like that, we're already in scoring position. I mean, on the bright side, after that, we did run the clock all the way down to 27 seconds, but in case you haven't noticed, it is third down right now, so I really need this play to work out. That might go for a touchdown. Come on, Flowers. We are what? We are 1 yard short. I mean, I'm just going to try and punch it in with Gibbs here. If this doesn't work out, we do still have one timeout remaining, but it looks like that's going to go for a touchdown. So as long as our defense doesn't blow this game in the 12 seconds that are on the clock, that should hopefully be enough to win this thing. And after that, it looks like we were able to close this thing out. So, I mean, that was a very close game. Obviously, it came right down to the wire, but that is going to be the Texans' first win of the season. But, I mean, after that game, we went ahead and simmed to mid-season to see what this team was doing. And, I mean, it looks like we've honestly been pretty successful. We are 6-2 right now. And in week 10, we're going to be taking on the Bengals, who are also 6-2. And this is what the team looks like heading into week 10. I mean, as you can see, they've actually done a very good job at progressing. I mean, CJ Stroud has superstar development trait right now. And on the defensive side, I mean, not as much has happened, but Branch has gone up to an 86 overall. And I mean, Anderson and Witherspoon are both at an 87 right now. But I mean, I think it goes without saying, this is going to be another very, very big test for the Houston Texans. I mean, this is our most difficult game since the game against Baltimore. But I mean, from what this team has done so far, that kind of tells me that we are more than capable of winning this game. So hopefully we can just stay on the roll here, because we have clearly been on one. That's going to be a first. I'm just going to go for another run of Gibbs after that, though, and see if he can pick up the first down for us. I mean, we're going to get some good blocks from the O-line, so that's going to work out. That's going to be a first down from Gibbs. Guy's honestly been pretty unstoppable lately, so I'm just going to hand it off to him again here and see if he can get us another first. I mean, that's very close to one. We were literally 1 yard away there, but since we only need 1 yard for the first down now, I'm going to try and end things off right here. That is dangerous, but we're going to find Tank, and it looks like he's going to get pushed into the end zone. So that's going to be a touchdown from Dell, which is going to give the lead to the Houston Texans first. We're coming back out here in the third quarter, though, and it looks like the Bengals are in position to get a field goal at the very least. I mean, I'd love to clutch up and get an interception here, but that's probably not going to be happening. I mean, at the very least, if we can get one more stop, we are going to be holding them to a field goal here. So hopefully this works out in our favor, but that's going to be a first. I mean, I'm trying my best not to underestimate Joe Burrow, but I'm honestly terrified going, oh, that was almost a pick right there. We almost got that. I mean, after that, we forced a third down as well. So it seems like this defense is honestly doing a very good job at holding their ground here. I'm just going to rush him with Anderson. Come on. We were off. Okay, that's going to be a touchdown. Chase was wide open. And I mean, after that, it looks like we were never able to recover. I mean, it was a pretty close game. We only lost by 10 points, but it looks like Joe Shiesty and the Bengals are going to get the best of us. But after that, in week 11, we did go on to beat the 1-10 Arizona Cardinals, who are obviously garbage. But in week 12, it looks like we're going to be taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I mean, with the playoffs slowly approaching, I feel like this is kind of like a low-key must-win game for us. I mean, if we can take down the Jags, I wouldn't say that would give us the division or anything like that just yet, but it will definitely help out our case. I'm just gonna go for another run of Gibbs after that, though, so that's a first down. I'm gonna try something here, though. I mean, I'm just gonna run a slant route, and hopefully we can have Flowers open on this play. I mean, I don't know about that. He is not running his route, and we are getting sacked because I couldn't get the ball off. And after that, of course, they forced a third down. So we need 24 yards for the first down here. And it looks like we're going to get that because nobody is on Tank Dell. He just broke that guy's ankles. He had that defender lost, man. So that's going to be a well-deserved first down from Dell. After that, though, I'm just going to keep it on the ground. And actually, that's another solid pickup from Gibbs. I mean, he has been balling out today, man. But after that, it looks like the Jags did force a third down. So once again, we need this play to work out for us. Kincaid should get that, though. So that's going to keep the drive alive. After that, though, I mean, of course, it looks like the Jags are going to force another third down. So we kind of need this play to work out once again. It seems like we have been unstoppable on third down conversions today, though. So that's going to go for a touchdown from Tank Dell. We're coming back out here in the second quarter, though. And after that, it looks like our defense did force a fumble. So we have great field position once again here. That is going to force a third down, though. So hopefully we can get this. But I mean, at the very least... Hold on. O-line just saved our ass. That's 4th and inches, though. I mean, I feel like we kind of need to go for it here. We only need a couple of inches. And the way that Gibbs has been playing today, I trust him. I mean, obviously, that's going to work out. So that keeps the drive going for us. I'm going to try and end things off right here once again, though. I mean, if Dell can get open... which it looks like he's going to be. That's going to be his second touchdown of the first half. And that's also going to make this a 2-score lead for the Houston Texans. And after that, it looks like we did go on to win this game. I mean, the Jags made it very close, but in the end, the Texans are going to get the best of Trevor Lawrence. And that win right there is going to move us to 8-3 as well. So, I mean, it's looking like as long as the Texans don't crash, we should be winning the division. And it looks like the Texans went off to end the season with a 12-5 record to win the division, and we play the Dolphins in the wild card round. And real quick before I head into this game, this is what the team looks like to finish things off. I mean, they've done a very good job at progressing this season. We are honestly kind of loaded. And I mean, on the other hand, clearly, as you can see, same thing goes for the defense. I mean, we have Witherspoon at a 90 overall right now. But anyways, I mean, everything that we did in the regular season really doesn't matter anymore because this team has no playoff experience whatsoever. So hopefully that doesn't play too big of a factor, but I feel like that might end up being a bit of an issue, but hopefully we can still get the job done in this game. I mean, that's almost a first down from Dell, so that's definitely not a bad start for us whatsoever. I'm gonna try and go for Zay here though, and hopefully he can get open. That's looking good. Come on, bring it in. That's a first. On the downside though, after that, I mean, it looks like the Dolphins did force a third down, so we need 12 yards for the first here, or at the very least I want to get in the field goal position. Zay dropped it. Oh, that was an absolute dot too, man. I mean, we're coming back out here in the second quarter now, and since then it looks like the Dolphins did end up scoring twice, so we're down 10-0 right now. So things are obviously not looking great, but we're gonna avoid Jalen Ramsey. So it looks like Zay Flowers off of one play is gonna put us right back in this thing. I mean, I cannot stress enough how important that touchdown right there really is. We're coming back out here in the third quarter though, and I mean, things aren't looking great for us right now, but if we can get a stop here and score a touchdown, obviously we have a chance to turn this game around. I mean, that play right there is going to bring up a third down, so hopefully we can get one more stop here to end this drive and give the ball back to our offense. Oh, come on. Yep, that's going to be a sack and a fumble. Hold on, can we get that? Okay, our defense is going to set us up at the 24. So that is obviously just a huge play for the Texans. I'm going to try and go for Laporta here, though, and hopefully he can bring this in for us. That's going to work out. On the downside for us, though, I mean, after that, Miami did end up forcing a third down. So it's 3rd and 6. Please, Zay, bring that in. We are 1 yard short. I don't even care. It is what it is, man. I mean, at least we got the first down there. That's all that really matters. So hopefully we can just punch this in with Gibbs, and it looks like he is going to be in for a touchdown. So that is going to put us right back in this thing. But either way, after all of that, it looks like the Dolphins are still going to be getting the best of us. I mean, to be fair, this is a team of rookies, so we have no playoff experience at all. But I mean, I was really hoping that this team could go against the odds and win a Super Bowl. But either way, I mean, obviously we made the playoffs, so I wouldn't say this video was a total bust. But to end things off, it looks like Lamar Jackson's going to be winning MVP, and it looks like Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be winning Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Defensive Rookie of the Year is going to be going to Devin Witherspoon. And in the Super Bowl, it looks like the Cowboys went on to beat the Buffalo Bills once again. But that's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, comment the most random thing you can think of so we can confuse everybody in the comment section. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.